Guys, welcome back to the channel. I am your girl SolieSims, and we're on episode 18 of the Family Dynamics Challenge. I think we're doing pretty well. In the last episode, we introduced baby Eleanor right here. She's such a little sweetie pie, but I'm hoping that that will be the last of the children for the couple, Rodney and Annie. I think they've had more than enough, and it's going to be just a little bit tough, I think, to just maintain, to do more than that for me anyway, because I mean I have been managing fine so far, but I don't want to push it too much. I did show that I was starting to do an upstairs floor for Rodney and Annie to use, because we decided from what you guys suggested to do an upper floor instead of building down for now, and that's quite okay because Megan, of course, excuse me guys, I'm sniffling just a little bit. Megan of course is going to be our heir. She's right here, she's doing extra schoolwork, etc. She's already a bit of a slob, but there's nothing we can do about that. It's supposed to be part of what it is anyway. So we're working on the, let me just have her harvest all of the mushrooms and etc. It is the first couple of days into spring, so there isn't really much that she can do in regards to all of well, the quality of the plants, etc. There's not much that she can do with that. That's fine. She's going to go ahead and sell the bluebells because it's not like we're going to be doing any of these things. I just want to bring up her gardening enough because we're supposed to be, I want her to harvest these things. Do we do anything with the parsley, like in terms of bringing it into the house? Can we cook with it? I'm not sure. So he's going to go ahead and just take care of the baby's hair. So the three rooms we have to make do. I think the twins might have to share a room as children, and we're going to move the baby into her own nursery, which was going to be Megan's previous room. But we need to make some monies first because it's only like $26 that we have right now. Annie is still asleep, and what do we have to do to bring her up? I think she's pretty good in everything, like prepare food, etc. Everything is pretty good. She is at level 6 right now. She's going to be a pastry chef soon enough, as long as we keep on with what it is that we're doing. Do we go to the soup kitchen today? Yes, we do. We do need to go to the soup kitchen to create meals for Sunday volunteer, which is what Rodney does with Megan now. Before, it used to be Rodney and Annie going to the soup kitchen to ensure that everybody has nice meals for Sunday. So she's going to work on that as soon as she's up. She's really tired. She's had a really tough day. I wanted to see too, the last time in the last episode she was on her menses, and is she still? Yes, she still has that going on for her. But let's see, I want to do maybe but she needs to start taking contraceptives as well, because there's no way that they're going to be having any more children. I don't want it. I think she's going to go ahead and just clean this up. But when she's going off to the soup kitchen, she's going to have, let me clean this away. What are the toddler skills like? Imagination needs to go up, and thinking for Jazz, and potty thinking and imagination for, no, not for Jazz, for, yeah, this is for Jazz, imagination, potty, and thinking. And for Lyric, it's going to have to be imagination and thinking. And what is up with you? Why are you sad? Oh, she wants to be a bear. She's still going through that phase, so she's just doing extra credit homework, but she can just go off to school. That is okay. I think he would speak to her and tell her this is not allowed, although it's bringing up. Can he do that? Let's see. Discipline, recent behavior. Excuse me guys. In a calm voice, that is how I imagine that he would go ahead and do that. In a calming voice, he would say to her, don't do this. This is not what you do. And hair for him, when does he go to work? He's off today as well. Oh, that's perfect. All right, so he has his writing skills up where it's supposed to be, which is good as well. I'm going to just have him, because he does do his own books, and I think it's mostly short stories that he does. So I'm going to go ahead and come on. I don't know why I've noticed that in not just my family dynamics challenge, but as well as the oh gosh, my mind just went blank. What am I thinking? Not just the family dynamics, but also the rags to riches stranded in Sulani. I had completely forgotten this. I was trying to remember that when you click on the computer, it just takes forever for that to get sorted out. Jazz, lyric, why don't you go? Oh, she wants to go nap. Well, go nap, because I was going to tell her play with your toys or something, because the amount of nothing that you do, it's ridiculous. So let me just speed things up just a little bit, just to ensure. Okay, flash paper fiction. I don't play around with the types of short stories that he wants to do. If he wants to do that, then fine, he can go ahead and do that. I have no problem with it. So in the early mornings, Rodney had already started doing the laundry, etc. These little things help him feel better in regards to cleaning out the place, etc. I do want him, and I think whether I thought I did have what's this? Common upgrade parts. I thought I had enough parts for me to be able to do upgrades, little upgrades to the I cannot do anything as yet. Well, okay, I think for some of these, okay, fair enough, that his skill needs to be up. Look, two kitchen upgrade. Oh my gosh. And then this one, oh, we can't do anything yet because there's stuff in there. Who did I ask? Didn't I ask somebody to do that? Okay, so she's going to go ahead and do that. I want to put some of these things in the refrigerator because I want her to be able to use them. Let me see. And again, guys, I apologize if you do hear any loud noises in regards to the vehicles, etc. In the background. I'm actually in a new house. I may have said that like 10,000 times. I'm not sure. But I do have. I am in a new house, and my recording room is closer to the road than it was previously. So apologies for that. I'm going to go ahead and just put a couple of these here because I don't think that I can. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to store the stuff that she doesn't absolutely need to use right now for planting, etc. Because she does have a chest. It's not, or maybe we should leave it in the garden, but we're gonna put it in here for now. I think we can use this, okay? Oh, this is where you put your books. It's no wonder. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put these here. These are summer and fall things that we don't necessarily or can't necessarily use right now. So we're gonna go ahead and sell these. Go ahead and sell, and then yeah. All right. So the stuff that we don't necessarily have to use for now, I think she can go ahead and put store in here, like the seed packets and stuff, and then eventually we're probably going to get her a little potting shed for her to be able to do that. She's going to go ahead and clean this up as well. Oops, no. Well, she has to go back here and do this. I always forget, and I think it's just so ridiculous why oh, her resolution is complete. She got agreed up. That's awesome. I'm going to, can I not do this? Okay, wait, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put it here, and then use the bookshelf to just put everything away, because why not? But she doesn't need to clean this up. I want her to clean this up, and then for her to start getting ready. It's already almost 12. Half of the day has gone by, and it went up so fast. She didn't get a chance yet for her to do you'll eat when you get to the food place, because I mean, after all, that's where you're heading. As for Jazz and Lyric, let me just make sure that everything is okay, but they will be home with the dad, so that works out fine. That works out fine. Alrighty. So she's in her sister's room and she knows she's not supposed to be in here when her sister isn't here. Megan is very strict about that. She doesn't want the toddlers in her room because they tend to make a mess. Like, she's not a slob and she doesn't enjoy it anyway, right? But she gets really annoyed about it. So let us have her go down to, I'm just zooming out all the way, just all the way. Let us have her go down to over here because this is where it is here. And I'm glad that the pack is up because now she can no, just go by yourself, and when she's here she's going to start a club gathering. I'm so happy that it's not spring anymore, and you know what, I'll just continue after we're done with this. Okay guys, so here we are at the food, the wooden spoon. Oh my gosh, what am I talking about? I'm hungry. It's still early, but so we're gonna go ahead and start a gathering right here, where we're going to cook, etc., and you know, just do all of these good little things that we wanted to do anyway. Now, just so you guys know, I did say in my last episode and episodes before that that I was contemplating, well, Annie was contemplating doing a place where the homeless can go down and sleep if they need to. And what did we do? Guys, we created a common room for the homeless persons as well as individual bedrooms. There's not much, like I said, it's individual bedrooms so that they can go in and sleep. It's pretty generic looking. The whole town came together, I guess, and he rallied enough along with the rest of the upper crusts, and I think this is something that she can advocate for more, which is why they're looking to go ahead and construct the nursing home here, because of course not only is Brindleton Bay a perfect place for a nursing home, but there's also so many you know, different little places, odds and ends and whatever that people can use. So this is basically the female bathroom, and this one over here is the male's washroom. And like I said, the space is pretty generic, and this here over here is just like a storage place where you can do laundry, etc., and stuff. Of course, this is all, what's the light, what light is, okay, let me just auto lights all the lights, you know what, although, you know what, let me just turn on all the lights. It doesn't matter. You know why it doesn't matter? Because this is not the house. This is not her own home, you know. I don't think that I put in individual hanging lights across here, and this is of course is some CC artwork. I didn't do any individual hanging lights to make the rooms brighter because I figured it's just going to be for sleep. And not just that, I think too that if she has to bring the kids over, the kids can come in here and play and everything. So okay, so she's really hungry, so she had to eat her stuff, but it's a good place too for her to socialize and get to know everybody else very well. I don't know, I want her to become the leader of the group. I want her to be her own person, but I think too that it would be good for her to create a club of her own as well. So maybe she might not be the leader of this particular one yet, but we're working on it definitely. I do want her, let's go over here, she does need to, I think she's maxed out on her baking skill as well as her cooking skill. Is it? Oh, let me just go over here this way. Okay, baking is only at 4, and we do need to bring up our baking skill. So why don't we go over here and bake something? Oh, we can't do this because, oh gosh, baking is not done here, so that's okay. Let us just do some blueberry bagels, because why not? I don't know, my mouth didn't want to say bagels, guys. I was going to pronounce it completely different. I don't know why. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and well, anybody who wants can come to eat. It's a rainy day here today, and we normally see a homeless person or two sleeping out on the bench. So I'm hoping that with the addition of the bedrooms here, none of the rooms of course are locked, that they will want to use that space that we've created for them. and she's just happy doing her own thing, and he's just here. He's going to take care of the kids. I hope he's home, so he's going to take care of the kids. I'm going to speed this up a bit. I am so torn, guys. I'm so torn because, and I think now what we can do, we can actually get rid of these washrooms because there are washrooms downstairs, and I could do what I originally had here, which was a big dumpster. I had the big dumpster out here because initially inside of here I had planned it to be like a place for play, for like the kids can go out to play if they do come through here. And then we do have this upper space here. I don't know what to do with it as yet. We need to initially this used to be an office because this whole place was like a warehouse. So this used to be an office space upstairs, but we can also just incorporate maybe some crafting stuff as well, huh? Maybe we can do some crafting things for those persons who are so inclined, so that they can do stuff like that. I think that would be. Oh, okay. She's expected to go back to work. I was like, what? Don't tell me Annie is pregnant again. I was getting super annoyed, guys. Super annoyed. Oh, she took something on her own. Oh, I wanted to check this out. Can she do from the slice of life mod? Let's see. I'm as much as I have um get vaccines for period remover. Okay, no, that's okay. As much as we've had, I don't know what these things mean. I don't like. Okay, I guess these are definitely cheats. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, maybe have her do. No, I think she has really good skin, so that's not an issue. I was checking to see how we could do. Oh, we can order makeup and a wig. I wonder how that works out. Okay, let's go ahead and order makeup when we're done. I have the app, the cheats, guys, not the cheats. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the mods. I have the mods, but I don't really use them all the time, which isn't bad, but it's not overly good as well. All right, so she's done that, and then she's going to place her order for that. I want her to have a seat maybe and just chat with everybody. I want her to be good friends with everybody so that she can oust her. How do we go about ousting them? I want her to create a group where she has, well, I want the group to be a case where they do cooking, they do baking, they do gourmet cooking as well, if that's an option, and they do gardening, because she does need to bring up her gardening as well, so she can do other little things. I want it to be a case to that they can go visit other parks, maybe in other worlds, to see how best they can help out at other places as well. I want that for them. Why would you guys all go sit over here, right? Why? Anyway, so yes, so she's having a garden, oh gosh, gathering. And how come she doesn't have introductions with all of these people? She should. That's just so weird. That's just so weird. But they haven't done too much in regards to baking today. Everybody else, I mean, puts away. She can put this away, so anybody can just go into the fridge and take it. This is definitely for Sunday food. Nobody is cooking, and I think there should be an option to cook soup as well, because why not? I love soup. It's one of my favorites. What are some of your guys' favorite foods to eat? I may have said that before, but I just love soups. I recently got the knitting pack. I guess probably by now most persons would have gotten it, and I haven't had a chance yet to play around with it at all. I do want to start a new LP which is going to be called the Knitting Circle, where we have this elderly person who starts this little knitting circle to teach persons in the community to help to knit and stuff and sell their stuff, and just, maybe a couple of OPDs, and occasionally we'll have a few new persons coming in wanting to learn the craft, etc. So I think that would be nice to have that done. All right, so I think with that, in that regards, she is pretty much good on that. She's going to, I want them to put this away. Didn't I ask her to put this away? Put away everything. Okay, so go ahead and put away the stuff. I don't know what this is. Who put this out? That's probably out from, or probably she did. Almond macaroons. She can go ahead and do that, and then we'll see whether or not it's time for us to go home, because she's been out all afternoon cooking and baking and socializing. So it'll be time for her to head home soon. We didn't get any homeless persons coming through this time around, but I'm happy with this little cozy space. So that's something. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here. I will see you again in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. It wasn't too much. It was just basically me showing you guys the new spaces that we have in the wooden spoon. But I was excited to show it, and I'm happy that I got a chance for me to do it. And I'll see you again, guys, in the next episode. Goodbye.